Most Feared Part 2 is here. Today we're talking about treats. If you guys got a bunch of treats saved up and you're not sure how to spend them, we're going to go over the best ways that you guys should be spending these treats. If you're looking to build that coin stack and get the best team in MUD, be sure to check out MMOEXP.com. Build those coins, build your squad. Be sure to use code SNODS at checkout to save 5% off on your order. Link will be in the description down below. Yo, what is going on, everybody? Snod's here. We're back with another video. Today we're talking about most feared and treats and how you guys should be spending them. As you can see right here in the treat store tab, we've got all the different options for spending our treats. Now, as you can see, I have 780 treats right now. I have bought 5 of these jack-o'-lantern collectibles, and I've done a few of these 78 plus most feared players and 83 plus most feared players just to kind of test the waters and see how they are. And I'm gonna start off by saying these two right here, absolutely terrible value. Do not buy these two. That's where I'm gonna start with this video. So if you guys are new around here, be sure to subscribe to the channel, throw a like on the video if you guys are enjoying the content. Let's talk about these treats. All right, so let's start off by talking about how do we even get these treats, right? I'm not a big fan of how we can obtain these treats. We'll start off by looking at the field pass right here. We'll go to the most feared field pass, and as you can see here, as we work our way through, we're gonna get a little checkpoint bonus, 600 treats, 2,000 treats at 12. You can get a lot of treats through the field pass itself. And as we go towards the end, we get another 2,000 right at 24. How do you get through here? Obviously completing stats, challenges, doing some sets, and doing the trick or treat. As you can see here, there's a lot of these challenges that I haven't even done. Playing Monster Mayhem is going to give you a nice little boost as well, and head to head with the most feared players in your lineup. Again, reminder, you don't have to have the best players in your lineup. You have to just have like the golds in your lineup. They don't even have to be starting for you. As long as they're there and you're getting those stats, you're going to get progression through here. But the main way that people are getting these treats is through the head-to-head seasons of the Monster Mayhem mode. This is just like head-to-head seasons, but the only difference is you can use those strategy cards that give you ridiculous boosts. Now, I did make a video in my previous video on which one of those is the best one to use, so be sure to check that video out if you're not sure which one to go with. But here we go. There's no tiers of division or anything. It's just contender. And then once you get 5 wins, you get 1,300. 4 wins, you get 900. 3 wins is 600. You guys get the point. But the one that everyone's trying to get is to win a Super Bowl. If you win a Super Bowl, you get 15,000 treats, and you can replay this game mode as many times as you want. So if you're very familiar with getting Super Bowls, this might be the best game mode to play right now, because you can really stack up a bunch of treats and get a lot of 90 overalls, however you want to do it. The only problem that I have with this Monster Mayhem game mode is the fact that none of your stats count. And I'm talking about stats towards your comp, field pass, and all that stuff. So for me, I don't know. I feel like I'm on regular season right now, and my rewards are at legend right now. So if I win Super Bowl, I get a bunch of Super Bowl packs. So I'm gonna take my luck over here at regular season. I haven't really been playing Monster Mayhem a whole lot, but if you guys are confident you're gonna get Super Bowls, keep racking up those treats and get a lot of rewards. Let's take a look at those rewards and let's see what's the best value in spending those treats. All right, so we already covered these two. Don't do these re-rolls. It's just not worth it at all. The next one that I'll go over, which is kind of a risk, and it's the jack-o'-lantern collectible. I've gotten only 5 of these so far. I have 11 more days to get the other 5. I plan on doing a video on these when they drop. If you're unfamiliar with what it is, it's one jack-o'-lantern collectible. Use these in sets on Halloween 10/31 to receive a trick-or-treat pack containing a random pack from the past programs. So this sounds like it's like a mystery pack, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure what the packs are going to contain. I'm not sure what programs they're going to cover. I'm assuming Most Feared will be a part of it, but it says programs, so there's gonna be more than one program involved here. So to me, this just sounds like it's going to be a mystery pack. Now, I don't know if you have to redeem these on 10/31. Like if it's the next day, can you still do it? I'm not sure, but I wanted to get all these done just to kind of see what it is and test the waters. Because if it's a W, that might be really good for us. But this one's kind of a risk. But if you're one of those people that don't play the Monster Mayhem game mode that much and you just do the challenges and complete the field pass for Most Feared, maybe just consider doing this one. And every 1,000 treats that you get, go ahead and redeem it in here and see what it gives you on Halloween. You get a total of 10 of these, by the way. Just 10. It says 5 here because I've only done 5, but yeah, you get 10 total of these. Next one kind of goes hand in hand with that. If you don't want to take a risk at the jack-o'-lantern collectible and do the mystery pack, whatever it's going to be, you don't like to gamble, go to the 15,000 coins quick sell. You only get 3 of these, unfortunately, which gives us 45,000 coins. So that's cool. If you're not stacking up a bunch of treats and you don't plan on doing it, maybe consider doing this. Also, you want to consider maybe doing the most feared pack. There's only 2 of these. So yeah, I would consider doing the most feared pack. Most definitely, for sure. But in this order, this is what I recommend spending your treats in this section. I recommend spending in the jack-o'-lantern collectible here first, because I feel like this could be glitchy. This could be nice. If you get all 10, you're bound to pull something pretty nice. Probably something more than 45,000 coins, I would imagine. I like our odds there better. And then second, I would recommend the most feared pack and then the 15,000 coin quick sell. These 2 don't do. And then the last one here, the B&D 87 most feared hero. I wouldn't bother buying this one at all. Maybe there's an 87 in there that you can't afford. Maybe consider doing it, but for 1,800 treats, man, I don't think it's worth it right here. You're not getting anything in return. You're just getting a B&D card that's most likely going to be irrelevant in a couple weeks anyways. The last one we're going to talk about is these 3 big ones right here. These are all really interesting. Now, we'll start with the 90 overall fantasy champion that is sellable. That's 28,000. You only get 1 of these. And then the next one is the B&D 90 overall. This is the 90 overall player, and it only costs us 14,000. So if you get a Super Bowl, boom, you get a 90 overall if you want to do it that way. And then the next one is 3 of these 87 overall fantasy most feared players for 7,200. Now, the first thing that I want to bring up, these are all fantasy packs. So what does that mean, right? If we get this 90 overall B&D fantasy and we redeem it, that does not mean that I can just choose any 90 overall player that's in the most feared program. This means that they're going to give us 3 different slots right here. As you can see, contains your choice of 1 of 3 B&D 90 overall players. So it's going to choose 3 different players, and we have to choose from that. So if you're going into this thinking you're going to get a Jamar Chase for free, you have to pull him to be able to get that. Same with the sellable 90 overall, and same with the sellable 87 overall. So let's say we go into the Monster Mayhem mode and we do win a Super Bowl, right? You got 15,000 treats. You're unsure of what to do here. Now, if you're trying to build coins, what I recommend is doing the 87 overall fantasy pack here. They're 7,200 each, so that means you're going to be able to get 2 of these bad boys. And on the low end, the 87 overall sell for about 90,000 on the lower end. You open up 2 of these, boom, that's 180,000 coins right into your coin count. That's pretty big right there, just for 1 Super Bowl. A lot of the Super Bowl packs that I opened are not even close to worth that much, so that could be an option for you. And then you're left with 1 more. If you want to win another Super Bowl, you can go ahead and jump in here as well, and then maybe for the other half of the 15,000, go ahead and spend it on something over here. But this right here is not terrible value. If you just win 1 Super Bowl right there, you're guaranteed 180,000 coins. Now, the other option, you guys win a Super Bowl and you get 15,000, go in here and get 1 of these 90 overall B&D fantasy packs. Now, again, you have to remember, going to be 3 options here. You might not get the guy that you want, but the good thing is these 90 overalls are some of the best cards in the game. So out of the 3, you're bound to get 1 that you really, really like. If you win a Super Bowl, boom, automatically you can get you a 90 overall. And lastly, we'll talk about this one right here, the 90 overall, obviously the one that we can sell. Again, this is a fantasy pack. We're going to get 3 random players right here, but automatically this is going to be a lot of coins going straight into our binder. The big problem is coming up with 28,000 treats. That's a lot of treats. Now, if you're one of those guys that can, get Super Bowls a lot, you put yourself in that position a lot of the time, highly recommend it. If you think from now to the end of this month, you can get yourself 28,000, I would go ahead and save up your treats and get this. The only reason I recommend it is because you guys are going to get a bunch of coins out of this. You guys could pull Jamar Chase, who's going for 500K right now. I've got Mutt.gg pulled up right here. I'm just looking that up. You can pull Zach Martin for 500K. Yeah, it definitely big time. You guys want to get this one if you can. But if you're like me and you can't get a lot of Super Bowls, I highly recommend doing these 87 overalls and selling those back and getting your coins that way. Because you guys got to remember, these cards are going to go down in price a lot. They're not going to be 500,000 for the entire year. So give it some time, especially if you guys have no money spent. Take the 87s right now, sell them, wait a little bit, and then buy your 90 overalls that you want. If you want to just get them right away, win yourself a Super Bowl, and boom, there you go, you got one. It's B&D. The only problem is you just don't know if you're going to get the one that you really want. So that's the only reason why I recommend doing the 87s first. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Those are my favorite ones that you guys should be buying. Like I said before, this is just this game mode. The Monster Mayhem is fun. I just unless you're winning Super Bowls, I just don't feel like it's really worth it, because your stats aren't counting towards your field pass. So for the people that are grinding the Monster Mayhem, I feel like they're kind of falling behind in the field pass a little bit. But if you're winning Super Bowls, you're getting these. So I guess you're not losing a whole lot. But that's pretty much everything. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the channel, throw a like on the video if you enjoyed it. It's gonna be it for me, boys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm out of here. Peace.